Oh, hi guys. I do hope you can hear me. I'll let you have a look around. We're here finally at Speaker's Corner, day one of the Global Eye Tour 2022, if you believe that. Okay, so let's see who's here. Got a few people that have turned up. Dave Murphy's here, and we've got Harry's here. Now you'll remember Barry. Barry's here as well. How awesome! Hi, all right, mate. And we've got Ruben here. So should be a fun day to start. Oh, and we got Mr. Dave Mantle. All right, buddy. I'm all good. Catch you in a little minute. All right. So yeah, so we've got Dave Mantle here as well. How awesome, eh? So we'll have a chat to one or two people in a minute. There's obviously the banners. You're not really allowed to put them. My banner's a little bit too big for the fence. If you remember my old banner, proper flat earth banner, that one. How awesome's that? Yeah. So this is the new one. This one's literally just to provoke a conversation, to get you to wonder what's all that about. People will know of some inferences. And purely just to provoke a conversation. We've got Sven here as well. Yeah, right. I haven't done this sort of streaming for a long time. I best see if you guys can hear me. So let me try and find the chat. Top chat, live chat. All right, if you guys can just give us a quick thumbs up, say A-OK, whatever, that you can hear okay. Oh, maybe I have to do it like that. No, sorry. Brian, A-OK. We hear you great. Oh, excellent. Thank you very much. That's all I needed. Because you know what it's like here. Can't see a thing. Audio is very good. That's really good because this is my old rubbishy phone. So we've got nice blue skies. It is absolutely sweltering. Look at that. Not a chemtrail in sight. There will be soon. Have we been forecast that? Have we?
I think so.
So there's a chemtrail. You can pass a message on, Nathan, to Adam. His banner didn't arrive in time, as you can see, but hopefully it will be there for Monday morning, and we can still use it for the beginning of the tour Monday. Fingers crossed. I checked his address details and all that. It's all okay. He's got the exact address and that, so I'm not sure why it hasn't arrived, but that's bloody post for you. They probably knew it was something to do with flat Earth. Right, this is going to be fun. So we're going to be here for a little while. Hopefully I should be streaming for the next 3 or 4 hours. We might catch in some conversations. It's good to know that we're nicking some of the crowd. That's all the religious, fanatical people. They shout the loudest, so they draw in the biggest crowds. But we won't be joining them. But they will join us later. They normally do.
Einstein and Newton, okay? Both of them give you a theory of gravity, okay? Well,
this is the main ones of the theory of gravity. Yeah. So Newton said that a mass will attract another mass, proportional to the mass. Yeah. Okay. Einstein put that on its head and said a mass warps space-time towards it. Both theories are based on mass. Both of them, yeah?
And many other things.
No, the basis of it, mass attracting, mass warping space.
Mass is significantly greater.
Okay. What if I told you that mass has got nothing to do with it?
Then you have to establish
Let me show you why.
20 million scientists to be
Let me tell you
sure
why.
this, but you're the only
Because
one.
I put this question to physicists all the time, they can't answer it. Okay. Thought experiment. Imagine an empty gas bottle, yeah? Put it on a scale, zero it
You
out.
say empty, it's a vacuum.
No, yeah, empty. So, okay, it's got air in it, so it's not going to be right.
Not a vacuum.
Okay, empty gas bottle, zero out the way. Okay, fill it with 10 pounds of helium. Okay, now evacuate that 10 pounds of helium into a balloon, and pick up a 10-pound iron weight. Yeah, let go of them both. What's going to happen? You've no idea. If you've got a helium balloon in one hand and a 10-pound iron weight in the other, and I let go of them, what's going to happen?
The balloon's going to go because it's lighter than air.
Oh, wait
Nothing
a second. The same mass that was in that gas bottle that weighed 10 pounds is now in that balloon. Same number of molecules, same number of atoms. Wait.
Occupying a massive amount of space.
That's exactly what I'm trying to say.
You began this
The same
conversation
mass-
by explaining mass.
The same mass is in that balloon, right?
All mass
10
relative
pounds.
to size.
The only thing that's changed is the volume, yeah? The density of that helium.
Mass, you just said it yourself.
The mass hasn't changed.
Mass relative to size.
No, the mass.
That's the entire theory.
Okay. No. All I'm saying is density.
Relative to size. So when you fit 10 kilos of helium, nothing compared.
No, it's still 10 pounds. It's still 10 pounds of helium. It doesn't matter. Mass, okay? The same mass.
Quoted Einstein.
I did. Then why is it you know? Why is it you know? And the physicists that I asked this from don't?
There's no physics in the world.
Well, go onto YouTube and you'll find me having a debate with a particle physicist, and you'll go here and go, let's move on. Go and watch that video. Allegedly Dave versus a particle
You can
physicist.
find a physicist anywhere. You can't explain to you that gravity is relative to the size of an object.
Mass of the object. Mass of the object.
Video now.
Mass of the object, not physical size, mass. Both of them are dependent on mass.
Relative to its
No,
size.
find
Take the
EM.
Take the feather.
E equals mc squared, where it has size
You
of
know how
density.
many children have done that
E
experiment?
equals mc squared.
Wait.
E equals mc squared. It doesn't say anything about density. See?
You got to a point and his blinkers went up and went, not having it.
Yeah, I don't remember seeing in that E equals mc squared where it goes mass divided by volume and whatever.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting him to get any different.
If you take a handheld GPS into an aeroplane, you know the ones that you have like for cycling and that,
Yeah.
they don't work.
Right, no, okay.
There's satellites up there.
Yeah.
That's what I discovered myself when I tried.
Yeah. Well, that's interesting, that.
Yeah. The other ones I mean is that.
Yeah.
The Garmin ones.
I mean, it's not something I've ever tried myself,
You're
but
a cyclist.
no.
Or a motorbike.
Motorcyclist, yes.
It's got the word cycle in it.
Although it has been rumoured that I have been on a bicycle. So, yeah. All right, so. God, this is becoming a hot day. You all right? Hi.
I'm Martin.
Hi.
Harris.
Hi, Martin. Yeah, of course. So he's. How do you know Harry? Obviously through
I
this.
forgot, yeah, I forgot how. I think we started writing to each other. He replied to a comment.
Yeah.
And then he said he was coming down to something, and I hooked up with him, and we've been mates ever since.
Oh, awesome. Yeah,
Nice.
really good. Good.
He sent me pictures of you and him on the tour. And
On the island.
Devil's Causeway. Was you not younger?
Sorry, no, I think it's Giant's Causeway.
Giant's Causeway.
Yeah. Yeah, no, Giant's
You look
Causeway.
younger in the flesh.
Do I?
You're older.
It's probably just a sunny day. But oh no, it's special. Ireland is just. We should all be doing, like going to Ireland for holidays. It's just magical. Yeah, I'm really laid back as well.
I wrote a film script, that's based in Ireland,
Right.
in Westport.
Okay.
And yeah, I've introduced it to a couple of Irish actors, people who do Hollywood stuff. Ever seen a movie called Float Like a Butterfly? It's about a young girl who idolises Muhammad Ali.
Right.
Gypsy
Okay,
girl.
I get that. Yeah.
She becomes a boxer.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, he's read it. They're thinking about turning it into a stage play.
Right.
And it's just three Irishmen arguing about the shape of the earth. Your protagonist, your mediator, and your anti-protagonist. Pretty classic.
Have you actually written it already? Oh, right.
On my phone.
Oh.
Docs.
All right. Oh, that would be interesting. Are you going to let it go as a screenplay first?
And the second one I called the Icarus Complex.
Okay.
The Icarus goes
Yeah.
to the sun. I thought about turning it into like a series.
All right.
See if, Channel 4 or something like that's interesting.
Yeah. Well, all you got to get in them channels, you have to praise the sun gods and and the planets. If you praise all the planets and throw the flat Earth bit out, or make the flat Earth look stupid, if you do that, then you're in for a chance. But to just go in and say, I want to do this as a flat Earth screenplay.
Made it balanced. So there's the anti-protagonist who said, "You're fucking hard, I've got me to take that.
Right.
Egypt.
Yeah.
That sort of thing,
Yeah. So on Poke Your Pets, month 4 amongst this accepted by this world.
Not doing any harm.
No, you're not doing any harm. It's all about free speech here. Right.
Your trip.
Oh, thank you very much. Oh, lovely one. Thanks a lot for that. Yeah, I really do appreciate that because.
Being here.
Sorry.
I appreciate being here.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't. It was never on the agenda. It was only because.
It wasn't. That's why I was disappointed.
Yeah, no, that's right. It wasn't on the agenda. I think it was a few people reached out and said we need some more diverse subjects, and I thought, hello, we're trying to bring all the subjects here.
So it brings the truth to set them free.
And then we had one person who I haven't seen him at the moment. He normally covers all the religious side of things.
Yeah.
And he turned around and said on one of the streams, he says, "We need you crazy flat earthers."
The books have been taken out of the Bible. About 60 books have been taken out.
Yeah.
The Book of Enoch, Joshua, Jubilees, Adam. Loads. And who have they been taken out by? Roman Catholics.
Right.
They've taken them out.
So you come here often to Speaker's Corner? You don't?
A couple of times.
All right.
I do Brighton and I do Victoria Station actually outside the Apollo Theatre.
Okay.
That's where I stand and talk.
Yes.
And I do talk about flat Earth.
Yes.
And it's a voyage of discovery. They have to find it for themselves. I don't force religion. I'm not a religious person.
No.
I'm not a churcher.
Yeah.
Church stands for controlled house under Roman Catholic heresy.
Right.
That's what it stands for.
Right. Yeah.
And Constantine actually formed the church, and everyone follows it.
Yeah.
And they've got divided. They've got 33,000 different divisions called denominations, demonations.
Gotcha.
Divided from that. That's what it's about. It wasn't meant to be like that.
Yeah,
it was
yeah,
meant
yeah.
to be a relationship, and all the holidays that we celebrate are nothing to do with the Bible. Christmas is not in there.
Right.
Mass means denial, so when you say Christ, Christ Mass, denying
Gotcha.
And the 25th was to do with Saturnalia, which is a pagan festival.
This is what they
Right.
used to do.
We'll catch you guys in a minute.
They used to,
What's something we really believe about this?
We don't know. We don't know if there's other like realms like this.
Right. Hey guys, have you come across it before? Not a flat Earth. So, I mean, basically, this year, in the last few years leading up to this year now, it's blowing up all over the world now. You know, like we've discovered that there is no debate about is the Earth flat, is it a globe. We are presented beliefs from NASA, our educational system. We're presented these beliefs, just like we used to believe Santa Claus and that. But there is no debate no more. That argument's all gone away now. Earth is observably flat. It can be tested, it can be measured. It sounds hard. But yeah, no, that's the truth of it. Yeah, we can see too far. You know, we can. If we live on a globe, on a ball, there has to be a mathematical formula to say what the drop would be. You know, like it's a ball, so there'd be a mathematical formula. That formula is based on spherical trigonometry. And what it means is for every mile, there should be an 8-inch per square drop. 8-inch per square, and it goes 32 inches, and was it 64? And it gets bigger and bigger and bigger. But we see too far. We see lands that are, because we've got fantastic infrared cameras now that can penetrate through the atmosphere, and we can see land that's 200, 300, 400 miles away. We're not meant to be seeing this land. So, as I say, I mean, like it's actually. It's not a debate no more. You know, like it used to be a debate. It's not. The only thing that, as 4 or 5 years ago, I used to believe that we lived on a ball, a globe. But all my knowledge and everything that I believed was it just come from NASA and the media and our education system. And if you believe that your governments tell you the truth, then yeah, I mean, why wouldn't you believe that you live on a ball? You know, I don't know what the moon is, but what I do know is where I live. I can tell you my experiences of what I've what I've experimented with, what I've invested my time on, but I won't do what the education system does, or or the governments, or your teachers, or your parents that tell you stuff that they could never prove. So what that is up there, I haven't the foggiest. It appears, it looks spherical to me, but I really don't know what that is. But what I can tell you, we see too far. Where I live down in Devon. There's a place near Brixham where I live. And I can stand at the harbour wall. I can get a P900. This is a really it's a high zoom camera, and I can zoom 17.5 miles to Exmouth, and I can see people walking on the beach. Well, they're meant to be about, I think it's about 40 feet under the horizon, the line. They're meant to be hidden, and yet, well, someone's messed up somewhere, because I can see them. They're there. They're walking. You know. This is the same with Dover. I think, is it on there? Might not be on that one. Dover to Calais. If you actually stand in Calais, you can see the entirety of the White Cliffs of Dover. The entirety. You're only meant to see, based on that spherical trigonometry, you're meant to see about, I think it's about 40 feet of the top of the highest peak. But you can see it all. It's there to be seen. But we've dismissed it as being ludicrous, silly. Your friend's reaction? That's so common. That's what we all were like. It's such a common reaction to dismiss it with laughter. Or I think 5-6 years ago, if I was presented this idea, I think I might have laughed. But after you do some research about it, Earth is observably flat. It really is. All right, thank you. Oh, that's my first interaction in, about flat Earth for such a long time. Yes, but his partner found it hysterical and had to run away quickly. So I think that's what I needed, is to get back into the swing of things, is to come to a place like this. But her partner was really well, respectful. I don't expect people to believe. They're not meant to believe. What I'm hoping is that we've dropped a seed for a conversation. That's what we're hoping. So guys, if you are typing messages to me, I can barely see the screen. Right, sorry, I'm just trying to see how much battery I've got left before I start plugging in. Oh, there's Mr.
This gentleman's a bit concerned how I'll edit the video. Can you write for me that I won't be...
Oh yeah, no, it'll be very respectful. If you asked, if you wanted anything blurred out, he could do that. But he's just very respectful for everything that you were, and you'll always come across amazing. You know.
That's very kind, but also a concern because of how what is edited out.
Nothing.
I can get people to watch half an hour of a video.
This is controversial stuff.
Yes.
I'd like to see real people's reaction.
Yeah. I think you should watch one or two in that, and you'll get it. You'll understand.
I only need a trailer on YouTube because it's heavily censored. So it shows you a link where you can go and view the whole thing.
Yeah.
And if it's not to my liking, you just got that in the side.
But I'll be amazed that he'll have that conversation, you know, because you'll be okay with it. I promise.
Hey, man, thanks very much. It was a pleasure meeting you. Thank you very much.
There you go.
This is the point I'm running home because you'll come back in 5 minutes time to delete it.
£10?
£20.
£20. Oh, there you go. So excellent. Yeah. Hello. Oh, it's Mr. Dave Manley who's he's just ruining the place.
That was here from last week, and I noticed it and I said, "Oh, I know who's done that."
Ah, yeah.
Do you? Who did?
Yeah.
Manuel.
All right, buddy. Is that you got? No, but that's a nice big lump of chalk, isn't it?
I found these in Liverpool, I think.
All right.
A pack of 8 for like £3.
All right. Yeah.
So you know, to get a message down quickly.
Well, Harry just said, like, I think one or two are here were from last week.
Yeah, that's from last week.
Yeah. Awesome.
I was up for it last week.
Are you here by yourself?
Yeah.
Oh, right. I thought you came up with.
Well, they were with my sister-in-law
Oh, right. Okay.
in Beckenham.
Oh, right. So, right. You're in London with the family, but right. Okay.
And then I'll do one more night here. I'm not going to go to Plymouth. I'll come to Bath.
Bath. Right. Yeah. Yeah. A bit closer.
Yeah, it's a lot of because from then here on in I'll be with Alexander.
Yeah. Because we were never meant to do here. It was a complete add-on. Well, I wanted to come when you were doing your meet-up here, but we were literally getting the ferry to come back home. You know, we were meant to get the ferry to go to the Isle of Man, and then the seas were too rough and all that, so they cancelled that ferry, and we were stranded at the docks. You know, so that was the day that we decided to come home.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh well, I'm so glad you know. So good.
Right. So what do you think of our subtle? This is we're trying to reach people in a subtle way rather than just say, here we are. This is flat Earth.
We do have a banner coming.
Oh what?
We do have a banner coming as well.
Yes. I must grab another drink because I'm melting. I've just realised as well. I bet I haven't brought my. I didn't. It's going to be strange. Right, we'll have to do that later. Right, Right, sorry guys, I'm just trying to sort myself out with some water. Yeah, so looks like I'll, unless someone's got a phone charger cable, I'll have to swap phones halfway through. I got my other phone in my pocket. Look at this. Yeah, seems to be mostly. Oh, there's a few conversations. Yeah, okay. Sorry. I was wondering what was hitting me in the back. Oh, can you hold that for a sec?
Yeah, sure.
I've been trying to open this bottle and I can't seem to get there.
Yeah, good, mate. We're looking at it together? Yeah?
There you go.
We're basically
So. Yeah, so we bring. I mean, look at the crowds. They love the religion, the shouting. So you've got a guy here. Toxic syndrome. You all right, buddy? So you're doing. I'm sorry to but you're talking about chemtrails now, are you?
No,
You're not.
Toxic syndrome. It's in the aircraft, not outside.
Oh right.
Within the passenger cabin.
Ah,
Air off the engine. It's got carbon monoxide in it.
right.
Not filtered, not monitored. So they keep saying there's none there, but they don't monitor it, so they don't know.
So do it now.
So
But
it's deadly. And it affects cabin crew, pilots, passengers. Got many examples of passengers who've been whacked on one flight. That's all you need.
okay. Are you an ex-pilot yourself?
Captain, yeah.
Ex-captain.
They
Okay.
don't tell you about it
Right.
until it's too late, you know. And then you retire for 6 months, and they say you get tested. No, it doesn't exist. It's all written down. You know.
And I take it affects the staff more than the passengers. Passengers are in and out.
Yeah, but we know many passengers on one trip. You know, it's a group of 40 passengers from 07 went to America. They're still sick, you know, 15 years later.
Wow.
One flight.
And is this in most planes or?
I've got a picture here of the only one it doesn't affect, and they recognised it in 1999 and dealt with it.
Okay.
So it's the Boeing 787. You can see the hole there.
Yeah.
That's like the nose
Yeah.
the side.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
where the air goes in. And then the jet engines are obviously for all other aircraft, you know. So the air normally goes in the jet engine and into the aircraft.
Okay.
But not on this airplane. There's about 1,000 of these and 19,000 other aircraft. So,
Right.
So it's a matter of time before people take carbon monoxide monitors onto the aircraft and say, but there's 20 parts per million, I don't want to fly.
Yeah.
9 is the limit. So,
Oh, that'd give them a fright if some sort of alarm starts beeping when you're up there.
Oh, I've got 25, I've got 32. You know,
Yeah.
this airplane's grounded. You know.
Yeah. How interesting. No, it's not something I've come across before.
You mustn't tell anybody, it's a secret.
I mentioned what's it, chemtrails?
Yeah.
Okay, and what's your verdict between contrail and
I think it's a red
chemtrail?
herring by the government. Because people see it, they oh, it's a chemtrail. Because it's visual.
Yeah.
This is all invisible.
Yeah.
So they always sell the visible thing, don't they? And people think, oh, chemicals, you know.
Okay.
But it's not true, I'm sorry.
You don't think there is?
Well, maybe they do. I wouldn't be surprised if every Saturday they send an aircraft to spray chemicals out.
Right, okay.
Oh, look, there it is.
Well, I've been on some websites and they said that they've had it tested to be strontium, barium and aluminium.
I'm sure they've done it, you know, please. But this is an everyday thing.
This is
You know,
happening now.
They divert your attention.
Okay.
Hello, over here.
I'm going to hit you with one more thing.
I'm on camera. Oh, great.
Right, but one more thing, and,
Yeah.
I want the truth, and I want your very
Flat
gut
Earth.
truth. Okay, Earth is a globe or it's flat?
Globe.
It's a globe. Tell me why.
I've been flying for. I can't understand the logic of a flat Earth.
Okay.
Because you'll get to the end of it soon.
No, so that's
Sorry,
that's propaganda.
get it.
That's propaganda.
All right.
No
well,
one's ever mentioned it. And
Do you know what? I don't really want to talk about flat Earth. I'm a pilot, and I was told,
but lots
the
of
moon
pilots
is round.
lots of pilots have come out now, and they are talking about this.
All right, maybe it's flat. It's not the thing I really want to. Do you know what's the
Because we think that like most definitely of all well yes, because this is something that you've it's been I mean, you're a pilot for God's sake, and yet you think that the Earth is a globe, and you shouldn't be saying that. We see too far. And you must have noticed sometimes you get extraordinarily dry weather, and you think, oh, but yeah, I can see such and such. That is the furthest I've ever seen. But if you check it up on what's the maths on that, you'll find that you shouldn't be able to see what it is that you're seeing, and that's the problem.
I'm sure you're right. I don't really want to argue over it.
No. Oh, well,
I think
we're
when you see pictures
debating.
of Concorde flying, there's a big round bit. You kind of think, that's round to me. But anyway, I don't know. Yeah,
No.
who knows?
Yeah.
How come the satellites go round and round? I think they're just waiting up there.
Yeah, they're called Satelloons. Satelloons.
Okay, well, whatever.
Yeah. No, they're called
Well,
Satelloons.
I'm sure you're right.
No, not a problem. Good to speak to you.
Good to you.
Dear. He could. Oops. Oh. I could see he's a little bit distressed. Let me get the sun. He was a little bit distressed. So yeah, I mean, like that is kind of like what brainwashing is all about. I mean, like he is a pilot who, I'm telling you now, he genuinely believes that. Well, he had his program responses. What about? I mean, he's a pilot, and he's saying, "What about Concorde?" Yeah, what about Concorde? Yeah, if you're not meant to be seeing, any curvature at, the spaceball jump. If you're not meant to see any curvature at that height, but you can see it in Concorde. Yeah, so that's something that I would want to question. What's this? We have. Is this a £1,000 challenge? Is it? It's a £10,000 challenge. Look at this. This is what you need to do, Nathan. I'd love to see the housekeeping challenge, but backed up with a £10,000 reward or something. That would be awesome. I'd like to see them put the money where the mouth is, actually, and ask them to put in £100. That's regardless of what the pilot says over there. I mean, like, he's still on a worthwhile course himself. If there are pollutants and chemicals inside these planes, and he knows that to be true, and no one's listening, then yeah, kudos for him just getting out and making a point of it.
We get connected to chemtrails, we take control of everything. I'm legend of days.
That's an interesting.
Problem is, it's already got one before I was awake. It's already got all the pictures and
Cymatics,
stuff.
where they take a set plate of sand, salt, and they shake it with different frequencies. And in that different frequency shaking, you get these pressure waves causing these beautiful patterns. They form good patterns. So I see electromagnetic. And and I see pressure developing in that way. But electromagnetics is not supported by Darwin because that's all like the Big Bang.
Darkness is like biology. That's a completely different subject.
No, but it's about really, it gets to the heart of what we're talking about. Because for me, the difference between living on a globe and living inside an electromagnetic torus, like a tortoise shell, like an Eden project, like living inside of something like that.
This is the secret about that. You have
safe.
more
It's far more
in this world than you can imagine.
design. It's far more design than this idea that it's just haphazard random thing.
Living your life here.
No, of course you do. I used to be an atheist. I didn't believe in anything. Up until the age of 45. My dying mother couldn't get me to say that there was a believe in Jesus. None of it. I didn't believe in any God. And then I had ayahuasca or DMT in 2015, and I saw things in the electromagnetic spectrum that blew my mind. And I've done acid and mushrooms and stuff like that. So it's not like I wasn't prepared for it, but DMT is something completely different. They call it the God particle for the reason that it takes you to beyond the material world. Yeah, if you look at the God particle, it's called because the guy was like, I wanted to call it the goddamn particle because it's so hard to find. And then basically the pollution said, we can't use the word goddamn. So he used God particle. So
There is nothing godly about it. It's basically like, this is the one particle which is kind of within our
Like I did, shave the corners off your square peg and jam it into that hole. Here to fit, you don't fit.
DMT is created in your body.
What's happening to you is happening to every one of our skiers.
We're talking about dimethyltryptamine.
And everybody else is ready for that.
Dimethyltryptamine
Just like they say in the Matrix, nobody can tell you what the Matrix is. You have to see it for yourself.
God experience.
So you can't
really
tell your
can't
friends,
talk about
look, this is happening to them, because they're going to go, but the best you can do
Let me tell you.
I know it's atheism done it. I don't know.
Let me offer you that DMT is created in your body. The ancient people knew how to do breathing techniques
if they want to know more, all right, they come back for
breathing
another
techniques.
bite.
And then they have this sort of kundalini, this what? It's partly this DMT. So what I'm talking about is that you are an electromagnetic system. We are demonstrating this more and more about the things that we can do. Your heart is an electrical pump, your blood is an electrical system. We've just been talking about electrical processes that are happening in the brain waves.
I feel like you're jumping from.
Because you guys are never going to break your atheistic or your belief that you've got. And I don't hope to do that for you today. I'm not here to give you a new belief system. No, because what I want to offer you is that it is an electromagnetic universe that we live inside of. That you know, like the Russian nested dolls, there's 7 digit joints inside that. You're the small one, and the biggest one is this Truman Show, this big snow globe or whatever you call it that we live inside. And we're meant to be like the center of the wheel, the spindle of the clock, the center, the
Very self-centered.
I don't want to talk about EastEnders.
not that I'm the center of everything,
Like this planet.
that you're the center of everything. But in your universe, in your world, you are the center. And the story of Christ is the story of you, and the story of his 12 apostles, or his disciples, are your 12 disciplines. And it's the story of your own spiritual or soul ascension. I know you don't want to hear that. That's what I
So go have a walk down there and see if you can find a big street ball. And they're usually wearing yellow, there's a yellow band or something like that. They're all like-minded people.
Of course, because you've been
They start meeting in the parks on a
I'm saying that
Sunday.
you are. I'm saying you're the
Just to
center
say,
of
look,
Darwinism.
It feels like a natural response to take your
you'll start to realise there's more of you.
No, nothing like it. Right, I said, I was 47 years old, young man. I was 47. How old are you? How old are you? I'm 47 years old, a lot older than you, when I come to the realization after having been a very arrogant atheist. An arrogant atheist, I'd have to come to the realization that so does it make me think that for all of that time I didn't give a shit about any of it? And And then at 47, I decided, no, actually, by the way. So where you're at now, I was already at a long time ago. I left that train a long time ago, and I don't have a lot of time for hearing the shit that you're trying to shout to me from many trains ago. You know 9/11 was done for you by Hollywood, right? You know that. You know that. You guys know that your entire reality is being faked. Because you're staying here with your smart intellect, not realizing that every element of your life has been crafted, just like it was with humans. Every element of your life, your history, your science, your sense of who you are, that we are just insignificant people. No, competence. Humans have been competent. We've been retarded. Humans have never been dumber than we are now.
There's like, have you ever gotten people to work together for anything? Let alone a global conspiracy.
People are in a child state because people are traumatized
but they're
as
still
children,
like,
and they're carrying on. All these old people you see around are still children. All of them traumatized.
But these
all
children,
of them traumatized.
But these children are able to like create massive conspiracies and keep flat Earth down and everything.
Well, it might be that there's other entities. It might be that there's other. There might be other. It might be that there's a higher. There's a hierarchy here, and there's higher entities. So maybe the ET thing. Maybe the ET thing is real, you know. But on a flat Earth, there's other land that we can't get to, or we're not allowed to.
So it's not humans doing this to us.
I'm not saying the answer is, because it could simply be psychopathic humans hurting themselves. Did you ever see the movie Bugsy Malone? Did you ever see the movie Bugsy Malone? I'm telling you, that's a truth drop. They got these children going around with machine guns, mowing each other down and all that. That's what we are, children killing God's creation. That's what we do. We kill and hate on God's creation. Because I'm not a Christian or I don't have a religion, but when you look in the mirror, God created you in God's image. You may not want to hear this, but God created you in His image. And you are the only way. If there's any salvation, it comes from you, not Superman, not Elon Musk, if that's where your leaning is, or not Jesus, or not Muhammad. It comes from within you, because there is only one you in the universe. You and I converse, but there is only one you in this universe.
That's gone to poetry now, which is
well, I'm just wanting to give you some thoughts to go, because you're not gonna, if you can't see that water is level after all this conversation, then I can't help you today. But I want you to hear these words, that you are the center of creation. And that doesn't mean that I'm saying that I'm better than you. I'm equal to you. I am your brother. I am your peer. In this avatar, you haven't been here as long as I have, but we are spiritually we are from the same source.
I feel like you've brought light to me, which is fun, but we're discussing
there's no religion. No, I don't profess any kind of religion. What I'm saying is that there is a source to all of this, and it's a pyramid system, perhaps 7 Russian dolls, like I said, but at the bottom is you, and at the top is a single source. And all the way up, I think we're on some sort of journey.
I feel like you're constantly asking questions about like established science. That's quite fit to me. That's quite fit to me. And then you're working up to and now I'm making claims I have no data or science or evidence for. But it's like, I poked a hole in this, so that's definitely false now, and I can go on to claiming different things. I don't know
what I know is when I meet a man like you with the greatest respect, I meet a man like you, stand here for an hour and talk to me and rebut me and make excuses that many other men just as smart as you have offered me exactly the same. Not really like thinking themselves, but just giving me the same answers that they heard on TV. Or maybe having watched some sci-fi, they've come up with solutions as to how shit works in space. In outer space. This is space, by the way. The only space we can travel in is the space of the atmosphere that we can reach to 50 miles, maybe, and we can deep dive to about 6 miles, something like that. And by the way, we've only drilled 8 miles into the water beneath our feet. How do I know? You know? So 8 miles. That's all we've got into the ground. So how do we know beyond that, other than taking machines from this man who might be deceiving you? And he says, oh, by the way, there's gold, 50 miles down. Why don't you play me a lot from this land and you can start digging for it?
I know the people who do this are like Scientologists who don't.
One more thing. The molten core, we're all taught as kids, 4,000 miles down. Molten core, spinning, turning, creating our magnetic field. The problem with that is that molten iron loses all magnetism.
create magnetic field. It's like the same that happens inside like any.
Okay, you're jumping away from.
No.
Surely.
It's actually electrical currents that creates the magnetic field. Those are goals.
So,
You can really test
okay,
it.
so what they taught us in school, that it's molten lava spinning, it's a molten lava that's creating that, is not true. Let's just accept that. What you're saying is that, because I agree, I think the movement of magnetism creates electricity, and that electricity can create magnetic effects. So it's almost like a self-perpetuating system. That's magnetism and electricity. The electromagnetic universe is to create the heat and the light that explains pretty much why we get this rising. If you study a little quantum physics, they will tell you that vast amounts of energy are rising through the floor as we speak. Vast amounts of invisible energy, call it photon, call it whatever you want, but vast amounts of energy are rising all the time. And in an electromagnetic toroidal system, then that actually makes sense. You've got this rising energy coming up through perhaps a pinch point, which is like the hourglass, the pinch point hourglass, materializing for 300 times and then continuing up and spraying out the top. And I say to people that you are the small apple inside this big apple. You are this little electromagnet. Each of us is that. We have different electromagnetic systems within us. They call them chakras, and this system is turning, whirring all the time.
I've never seen chakra run in the compass.
Sorry?
I've never known a chakra to influence a magnet.
There's various things that influence a magnet, but animals can fly using magnetism. Right? You know that animals fly using magnetism. Well, I don't believe for a second that there are, they've got there's some magnetic rock, like a lot of flat earthers say. There's a magnetic rock at the center, and everything is being pulled to that central point. I don't accept that. But I do think that when you're in this earth, it is giving off an electromagnetic signature, and that signature points just like the segments of an orange, it points to the north. So if you cut an orange through like this, then yes, the compass lines or the lines of energy would flow just like they do in the segments of the orange. All of what I observe, or all what I theorize on, I theorize based on stuff that I can observe and I can feel and touch myself. What we have to do when we're in the globe belief system is we have to accept things that you and I cannot test, because I accept that gravity is the tendency for things to drop. But the thing is, if I pick something up and it drops, does not then mean I can leap to it. Now I can do that underneath a ball. Now I could run water.
It pulls towards the center of the ball.
No. That's the explanation given to a center of a ball that we
Excuse me, guys.
Cambridge on Saturday.
Sorry to butt in. Has any of you got an iPhone cable?
I've got a Samsung cable.
Yeah, no, I left mine in the car.
It's an iPhone one.
No, it's not. It's different.
No, it is different.
The new iPhone.
So I'm going to keep asking. I think my battery will go on my phone in a minute. I've got another phone that requires a different cable, which is what I have brought. But it means I might have to. I'm not sure if you can shut the stream down and restart the stream without it being affected. That'd be interesting. So if you do lose me, you'll only lose me for about 30 seconds. Just so that I can turn on my other phone. Someone's just said he's a flat earther. Stupid guy. Is it? Can you prove it? Where's your evidence? Where's your evidence?
Well, I don't know, spirit level helps with that one, I think.
All right.
You've got like 1,000 of them next to each other, right angle. Where would you find the curve? I don't know, it's just a question. I mean, it's just,
All right.
everything, innit?
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, so,
Oh, he's having. So it's still this banner that seems to get all the attention. I think it will be different once we get this up on the big stand that we normally have it on. It'd be interesting, can I bring my old banner with me? Yeah. You know what it is. Keep it simple. That's what that is. Just keep it simple. But we were curious on could there be a different conversation to be had, you know, a little bit more subtle, and draw people in, and they'll wonder what's all that about, you know. You're trying to figure it all out. As you can see, you got Harry there. He's putting about cholesterol. Could do looking into that. The Great Reset. Yeah. What's going on here? Yeah. It's all right. I'm just waiting for my battery to run dead, and then I will quickly restart with a new phone. Looks like Dave attracts them. He's always got the good conversations.
She's got around here. She doesn't wave at people's faces. She thinks she's got to wave at my face. Because I've only waved at people's faces.
Ooh, not sure what that's all about. Yeah. And it's what was that about? Trolling.
Guys go on about people are sick and all that and waving in people's faces.
All right.
She's all kosher or not.
Right.
But relatively applied to which of
This is our subtle way of reaching people about flat Earth, but a subtle way of going about it. You know, do we trust our government?
Those two are actually. Is this also from the flat Earth?
Yeah. But it's more of a subtle way of trying to get there. You know, that is it. The biggest thing is, you know, do we trust our government?
Obviously, like for example, the pharmacy thing. I agree. Pharmacy companies are. It's hard to say companies, but CEOs of pharmacy companies are not here to heal you. They're here to actually like
customers.
Yeah, customers mean and of course you want to have like customers interested. There's a lot but that is still and then yes, okay, with the government that's not. I do definitely believe that people have good reasons for creating friends and stuff like that. You can see that.
There we are. It's
So I do believe that indeed, if you're in investment firm, it can help if people are scared and all that stuff. I do not believe in the global conspiracy theory because I don't think that people are good enough to work together.
Really? What about the Manhattan Project? 100,000 people stuck together to build an atom bomb?
About 12 really good people, and then they
Well, that's what I'm saying. It was all decompartmentalized.
And that is indeed, you get a nuclear weapon out of that, but you cannot keep the weapon, like even that thing. It was supposed to be top secret, word spread, and all that stuff. You can't keep stuff secret.
Yeah, well, I accept that, but like if the teacher doesn't know that they've been lied to in the first place, they just carry on teaching.
Eventually, people. I think
exactly,
so.
We're here.
No. But the thing is, as soon as you start like doctoral studies and whatever, you're doing your own research. At that point, you're relying on. I know you think you're relying on data and not things provided by NASA. But there's so much data out there. It feels like so like.
Just one little bit of data for yourself to do, all by yourself. We see too far. That's it. we can forget, we can throw everything out the window and that, but we see too far. We've got infrared cameras now that cut through all the atmosphere, and when we can see land that's 300-400 miles away, we see too far. And that's it. It's like there is no debate no more. We've given up. We don't debate no more. We don't need to. We see too far. Yeah, you have to go. Nice listening to you guys. All right then. Cheers. Yeah, there is no debate. Sorry, we do. We see too far. As far as I'm concerned, when you got things like the black swan being shown on Nathan Oakley's the debate, flat Earth debate, when you got things like that being shown, there is no debate. We see too far. That's all there is to it. So yeah, if any of you are ever in doubt of this maths and that maths and this scientific experiment and that scientific experiment and the history book says this and the history book says that, you just need to say to yourself, why can we still see too far? And that's all there is to it. We see too far. So as far as I'm concerned, there is no debate on the street. Right. It is such a hot day. Right there, guys. How's yours? Nice for a while. Yeah. Have you been coming down regular here?
Yeah, on and off. There's been a lot of protests from over there.
Yeah.
It's funny doing the same stuff again.
I know.
After 6 years.
Yeah. I was looking at that banner and I thought, God, yeah, that's probably about 6 years old now, that one.
6 years.
Oh, that was it.
Wow.
I was looking, I couldn't find one of the actual, like what we keep describing, how we live on a plane and the ice cream. We can't, so what it's like, because to describe it, people make pictures, but it's not a picture.
No, that's right. It's funny, but they've all got that picture of a pizza in space and that. They all tell us, you know. Yeah, no.
Just had one from a good half hour, 45 minutes. You're talking, she's from West Sweden.
Right.
Denmark, yeah.
Right.
Which is slowly warming up, so that's the best mod.
Then this It's having them right answers. They say, oh, I don't know, I believe that's good because we all talk the same.
They don't want believers.
Me, that's how we got in this mess because we're told what to believe, not like taught.
Yes.
Which make them feel better. I think, oh, okay, I'm listening now. No one likes to be slagged off. So I love it.
Yeah, I was a guy I haven't seen him for a while. He used to come down regularly, didn't he? Yeah.
Is Roxanne not coming?
I don't know. I really don't know.
Calvin's still got his £10,000 reward for anyone who wants to prove the
Yes.
Put out, say someone said you can put out as high as you like because they're never going to claim it.
Yes, I like that. Yeah, I don't know if you realise there is a £10,000 reward on offer just there. How awesome. Look at this. I think we've been nicking a little bit of their thunder. It's odd. Is that what we're meant to do? Stand on stools? Anyway, £10,000 reward for bendy water. You alright there, buddy? I haven't seen you for a while. Yeah. Oh yeah, forget about all that. I don't do any of that bloody nonsense.
Yeah, good, yeah.
Yeah.
Are you part of this now?
Yeah. Well, it's all the same thing. It's all the same.
But that's Flat Earth Society.
Yeah, not society. Flat Earth, yes, but not society. No. But yes, flat Earth.
Yeah.
But no, this is a subtle way of reaching people as well. It's so that we can have a conversation about something that kind of interests whoever it is that we're speaking to. Like there, for instance, there's the Georgia Guidestones.
These stones is called Georgia Guide.
They're called the Georgia Guidestones. It's written on them, like that we should keep the population under, is it 500 million people?
Oh yeah, in America somewhere
And it's just got blown up. And it got. I'm not sure who it was, but it's been. I think just the top part got blown up, but I believe it's all been demolished now. It's all come down now.
Okay.
Which is a shame in itself as well, because it had it was like a bit of a timepiece as well. You could look through a hole in there and see. I believe it was set straight to Polaris or something. So it's a shame, because it actually proved that we're not spinning, rotating. We're not. What's it going through?
Anytime you see, it's the same thing.
It's the same thing year after year after year. We've got the same sky every year. If we were spinning at 1,000 miles an hour and we were going round the sun at 67,000 miles an hour, we were hurtling through our universe at, I think it's a few million miles an hour or so. If we were doing all them different directions, and yet we've got the same timepiece year after year after year, and no, so we like indicators like that.
The people who do the conspiracy theory and the people who work it behind to kill us, to reduce the population, their thing being blown up.
Yeah.
Their agenda is failing now.
Well, the thing is, I mean, I don't know who blew it up, but a lot of us are like, I don't know, giving them a clap on the back, whoever it was, but we should have left it. It was good for us to see, to point, to show and say, look, there's.
But the saying is bad. The word
This,
they say
of course
that
it
they
is.
use.
But it's just words, isn't it? 500 million.
Out of 7 billion we are now, or 8?
Is it that much now? Is it? So they say, and they're saying that we're running out of land. Running out of land. No, that's a load of rubbish. Look, it's like you've even got stuff. That's about root canal. How bad root canal is meant to be for you, but we're not showing that.
What does root canal mean?
When you've got I don't know, you've got really bad toothache or something,
Yes.
and you've got an infection or something, in the back. So you'll get root canal. You'll get your teeth all pulled out, and you think, oh, I'm better now. I'm fine. I've had the pain taken away,
Yes,
so I'm fine.
Months ago.
But then you've still got this infection that's still in the background, still there, and it's been known, that people can actually die off that infection afterwards. So root canal is not very good for you, but it does disguise, the pain. So
Oil mining, isn't it?
yeah. So about fossil fuels, I guess. It's like, do you think we've got an endless source of oil, or is it all about to run out? Is it all based on them dinosaurs, fossil fuels, and that? Load of rubbish. I'm not.
Dinosaur thing, I don't believe.
You don't believe that? Okay. So, and that's good, because these dinosaur bones. Show me one museum with one intact bone. One. And if
a dinosaur bone can bring fossil fuel, then another bone can bring fossil fuel as well. Fossil fuels can be created from all the animals.
That's right. It's like they want it both ways. That's to do with terrain theory against germ theory.
Next thing is the Illuminati thing.
Oh, that's the Freemasons. Yes.
Are they different, Illuminati, Freemasons?
I guess that they're probably of the same branch. Probably Jesuit related. I don't know enough information about the Freemasons. I put it there in the banners just to provoke a conversation. We might come across more people that actually do have more information on the Freemasons.
What is that about Coca-Cola, Ford, Kit Kat?
Yeah, that's to do with the Mandela effect. For some, not a big deal. For some people, very, very volatile topic. For me, I enjoy it as a little bit of fun, but it's about things in the past that have changed, that are not the same. You know, I don't know if you have a look at it. I find it interesting, but nothing more than that. You know, it's like, did he have a monocle or didn't he have a monocle? You know, like, so it's like our memory has changed on certain items. Like that's the girl from Jaws. You know, like on one of the James Bond scenes. Yeah. And half the population who watched that remember with braces, but she hasn't got braces. But we all remember her with braces. Moonraker was it?
Yeah, Moonraker. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So yeah, no. So I find it a little bit interesting. The reason I put it here is because it is on the internet. People are discussing it, so it deserves to be here. It's not going to be everyone's cup of tea, that one. And then obviously you got things like 9/11.
That's bus number 30, I think, being blown up here in London.
It is. It is.
Yeah.
And
You can see where it's cut. You can see where it's cut there.
I've just been told my battery's about to call it a day.
Same.
It is.
Rest and come back. Go, come, yeah.
All right, buddy. Yes. So.
Why do they want to keep people away?
Right, guys, just to let you know, my battery's about to pack in any second. I do apologise. I brought the wrong cable with me. Left me the wrong cable in the car. I do have another phone, so I'm about to go live again in about 2 seconds' time. God, that phone is really hot. That's in my pocket. So let me see about getting the other one on. Alright, so guys, oh sorry, I didn't realise you. Yeah, so if you hang on in there with me, I'm going to try and go live straight into the other one. Don't know if that's possible. That'd be interesting if I can do that. Go live. Right, so I've just got to write a title. I say there's no title written in there. And then I will, if you just hang on 30 seconds, you'll see another live stream will start in about 30 seconds. Catch you in a minute, guys.